This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
The top player is here.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Knockdown. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Throws them. What's next? Knockdown. Player 1 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Well-timed corner switch. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. That drive impact is blocked. The kick hits! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jumping. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 2 chases them down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Super clutch corner switch. Gets out of the corner. Player 1 holding onto that corner hits them with a stop and block. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. They decide to take a breather to regroup. What'll happen here? Blocks it. Showing some real tenacity. Looks like they want an excellent block. So, what's next? Shuts that down with a parry. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Their life pumps the brakes on the impact. Looking for it, tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Jump knocked them out of the air. Flatline zone. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The super armor does its job. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Decent damage. What's next? Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Very solid corner switch. Gets out of the corner. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? That drive impact is blocked. The jump in is denied. Hits him with his free flow. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. They hit each other. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. They both back off to refocus. Who will make the first move? Neither fighter can land the deciding hit. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Oh, says no to the impact. Player 2 can't use any more drive without burning out. KO. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. They gotta be careful here because a full drive gauge can erase what life hits them with a stop and block. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish count. Bring in the heat! Scared money don't make no money. Spins it all for the Shinryu rip-out!
Bet that.
Player 1 needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage. Charges forward. What'll happen here? Excellent block! Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Connects with KO! Player 2 showed some very good growth during that matchup. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. Projectile to try and change the situation. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. No good up high. Jump in finds the mark. What's the play here? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Solid combo. The drink level's up to 4. All options are on the table. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Hits him with his free flow. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Blocks it. Blocks the impact. So, what's next? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 1 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Getting tipsy with the devil inside. They gotta make sure not to squirt. Hits them with a stop and pop. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. A quick breather. Long-range fireball to break. This can lead to some big damage. Are they going to be able to come back and stack big? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Wait, what? Are they actually dead?
Sit down and shut up!
Hanging by a thread. Just needs one final push. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Opens with a fireball. Getting tipsy with the devil inside. Jumps in. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. This is gonna hurt. Does he right? And whiffs. They're wide open. This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Free flow strikes. They're in range. We're gonna see a trust that off. Player 1 still has a chance, but it's going to be an uphill battle. Wraps it up with a throw. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps in. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Amazing concentration on display as they punish when their opponent's attack left them wide open. Deal some damage with that quick combo. What's going to follow the combo? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. Time to do some damage after that wall splat. Takes a trip. Life lead opens up. Sticks the combo. The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. Throws them to negate the block. Hold your breath. Finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jump in. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Getting tipsy with the devil inside. Checks with a medium kick. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. The overhead's good. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Hits him with his free flow. Time for a drink. Drink level max out. This party's getting crazy. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This wrecks them. Finds the target. Zones with the fireball. Barely blocks the jump in. Blocks it. Free throw strikes. Are we gonna see a good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact? Can this drive bring them back? Closes it out. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Holds out with the block. Checks him with the projectile. Gets a chance at that jump in. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Gets back into the corner with pressure building. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. All right, what's coming up next? That drive impact doesn't get through. Decides to buff up while they can. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Both fighters planning something? KO! Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Hits them with a stop and go. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Jumps in. Getting tipsy with the devil inside. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. A super art? Shippo Jinrai doing the business. How's that? Shippo Jinrai hits. Good damage option there. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Jumps? They were expecting that drive impact. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Zones with the fireball. What a finish! Player one was an absolute beast in that match. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? Knockdown. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? The super armor does its job. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Decides to meet them in the air. Player one is maintaining, hold your breath. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Taking stock. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Takes a trip. Player two will have to fight back here without any drive. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. They're facing a gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Who's going to start things off? Hits him with this free flow. From up above. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Going in? Player brushes that off and keeps going. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive arm. A super art? The super doesn't hit. Player pumps the brakes on the impact. If blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Hits him with his free flow. Are we gonna see a comeback here? You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this rate. Throw is denied, what a lead! Player one with a rhythm, what a finish! Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.